Welcome to Picky Gamer Dad, where being picky is not so bad. Like always, I am Ricky coming to you live, and we are on the 4th week of February. What does that mean? Valentine's Day has already passed. So, I hope that nobody got the awkward gift of basically getting some type of an appliance to your significant others, because if you did, I actually do feel sorry for you. So some of you actually may be sleeping in the doghouse after that. Before we get started, please make sure you follow me on Facebook and Twitter, as I am trying to grow my social media and also create a community for everybody in this platform. For Facebook, you can actually follow me at pickygamer_dad, and for Twitter, you can find me at pickygamerdad. Today I have some news to go over with you. Basically, it has finally been announced that another remaster game is actually going to be coming out from the original PlayStation system. The new one that's going to be coming out is going to be Spyro the Remaster. It's only going to come out for PlayStation 4. So far, it has been announced for the third quarter of this year, which is actually very exciting. Just because if you think about it, 20 years on September, that's when the first Spyro game actually did come out. I'm actually a fan of this game. I actually have the the second one, which is Spyro Rage. The first remaster that they came out with, the Insane Trilogy for Crash Bandicoot, it so far has been very successful. It has been received very well. In this game, yes, I will add this game to my collection. No, I have not gotten Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy as of yet, but that is one of the games that I actually do want to grab for my collection, just because I remember just having so much fun when I was a younger kid, obviously playing on my PlayStation, which I actually do still have the original PlayStation from back in the day. With obviously, as you can see, one of my old games was Spyro. Moving on to other news, so far there has been some rumors floating around, basically that Google is going to be coming out with its own gaming console. I'm not sure if they're going to go ahead and do the whole gaming console as of an actual console, or if it's going to be more of a streaming service. Just because I know, the only reason why I say that is because per the articles that have came out, apparently Google has been working on a project called Yeti, and what Yeti was basically being developed for was the Chromecast. Basically, you were going to be able to stream games over the Chromecast, and all you needed was just a gamepad to actually just play the game. If anybody can actually do a streaming service that it's actually not going to have as much lag input, I think Google can do it. I mean, they truly do have the service to complete it, to support everything. I mean, they do have Google Fiber. So out of anybody, I believe Google can actually do it. Now, the interesting portion about it, yes, even though this is our actual rumors that are going around, so some of the things that have actually been going in the background, that kind of makes this rumor a little bit more believable is if you look at the article that came out. Basically, it talks about that Google has hired Philip Harrison, a man who spent basically 15 years as an executive in PlayStation division, and then 3 years in the Microsoft Xbox division. So, I mean, if these rumors are true that they're actually investing into going to the gaming business, whew, that would be a pretty interesting console. But basically, what I want to hear is I want to hear your feedback. What do you think about another competitor coming into the market? I mean, talking about you're gonna have PlayStation, you're gonna have Xbox, you have Nintendo. Now you're talking about having Google, I mean, mind you, yes, we do have Steam for PC as well. Steam did come out with the Steam box, but I mean, come on, let's talk realistically here. The Steam box was basically uh, the Steam box really wasn't worth it if you really think about it, because you couldn't stream over Wi-Fi. I mean, now if you connect the Steam box directly to the internet, and plug it up, then yes, that's when it's going to actually give you decent frame rates, and as well, it doesn't have as much of an input lag. But the downside of it is that you actually do have to have a PC to be able to stream those games, and not many people have PCs to be able to stream their games to another device. So if we're talking about Google creating a streaming services, they already have Android games and all that stuff that they can actually convert or transition over. Then now you're talking about if they start creating their own AAA games as well. I mean, again, they have the capability of doing it. They have the servers, they have the capability, they have the money. I mean, it's gonna be a pretty interesting run. So we'll see if I'll be following this news a little bit further on to see what actually comes out about it. Again, it is just a rumor, so we can only speculate exactly what's going on with them. Now, falling over to the next news, basically, again, coming back with more rumors of things that are happening. Basically, there's a rumor that has kind of been leaked or going around articles of EA potentially losing the contract that they have with Disney. And basically, what this rumor is talking about is that Disney is actually looking at their EA's competitors to give them the opportunity to go ahead and license the Star Wars name over to other competitors. Per the article that I read, it was basically talking about that they've been in contact with Ubisoft and Activision. I mean, if you think about the recent games that they've actually came out with, I mean, you're talking about Activision basically has all your Call of Duties and your Destinies. If you've actually played any of those games, you know that they have the shooting, first person shooting and all that stuff, and third person shooting to a T. I mean, they're awesome at that. And then you have Ubisoft, they're known for their open world games. So this is going to be a pretty interesting approach to licensing a Star Wars game. So, will they lose the complete license from EA? Probably not. Probably the way that it'll work out is that EA will have to still support the Battlefront game until they can just finish out with that, and then just basically have Ubisoft and Activision create a whole new game and bring it over to the market. I mean, that's going to be a pretty good partnership between those two companies. Now, are there other companies out there that I believe might actually be able to do this job as well and take on the licensing for Star Wars? Yes, there is. There's multiple companies out there. There's indie developers. I mean, oh my God, there's multiple developers out there. Now, personally, what I'll be interested in seeing would be the Kojima project basically take over this thing as well. I mean, look what he's done in the past. I mean, you're talking about he's had all of the Metal Gear Solid games, and now it's coming with Death Stranding, which, if you look at that game looks pretty insane. Which that is actually a game that I'm actually interested in getting when it does come out, just because of all the playable action, even through the cutscenes and everything. Apparently, are going to be some playable portions to it. So, but yeah. So please write in the comments down. Let me know. Who do you want Disney to actually license this over to? I want to hear your opinions, and also let me know why you want them to actually give those licenses to those specific developers. I mean, like I said, I'm pretty interested on what Kojima can actually do with this project, taking over Star Wars. Thank you for joining me today. Like always, please like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so you can be alerted when a new video is posted. While you're there, also leave a comment and share this video. That way we can get more followers. But with all that said, thank you for joining me. Until next time, Ricky out.